We are very excited to announce that we are bringing our flagship operational database, SQL Server, natively to Fabric with Microsoft Fabric databases. Just like Fabric simplified every aspect of an organization's analytical needs, we want to do the same for operational databases. So now with Microsoft Fabric, customers have an enterprise data platform that serves all of their use cases, right? Whether it's batch data, real-time, or even massive transactional performance, all in one unified product. And all of that data is in open source formats in Fabric's OneLake. This new database experience enables you to autonomously provision a database that's secured by default in seconds for OLTP applications, while simultaneously creating that connection to analytical workloads right there inside of Fabric, right? So you have both your operational and analytic workloads, essentially like a SaaS service. It integrates with developer tools like VS Code and GitHub, so you can now utilize your unified data estate and build applications. This creates a unified data platform with the ability to apply AI across all of your data, operational and analytical data. And for those that need additional customizations and control, our Azure databases offer just that and are optimized for AI. In fact, one of the things that we are very, very focused on is vector search at scale, right? Because that's one of the most important operations when it comes to AI and data. DiskKNN was developed by Microsoft Research to power that low latency, high scale, cost-effective vector search. We ourselves have been using it for a while now, for our 400+ billion vector indexes in Bing, and with 10,000 or so real-time updates and query latencies of less than even 10 milliseconds. And today at Ignite, we are bringing this very powerful DiskKNN technology to our Azure databases, including both PostgreSQL as well as Cosmos DB. Excited about this, really cutting-edge stuff coming to databases. And now, let's talk about, so you have your infrastructure, you have your data, and now it's time to build some apps. When it comes to applications, every application is an AI application, and every new generation of apps has brought a changing set of needs, right? When it was the web or mobile or cloud, you need to build a new app platform. The same thing is happening with AI. AI is transforming how we design and customize and manage apps today. And that's why we're building out a first-class app server for the AI age, announcing Azure AI Foundry. With Foundry, we are unifying all of our models, tooling, safety, and monitoring solutions into a single experience, integrated with the most popular developer tools available as a standalone SDK and a portal. It all starts, in fact, with our approach to models. We know models and model choice obviously sit at the core of every use case. You want to be able to optimize for COGS, latency, and performance. And we want to help you choose that right model for the right job. In fact, we now have 1,800 models in our catalog. OpenAI continues to do unbelievable innovation. They're setting the pace around model innovation and everything they're doing, right? Even like the latest O1 models are all available on Azure. In the last 6 months, Azure OpenAI consumption has more than doubled. But we also support all these other models, like open source models from Meta and Mistral, as well as providers like Cohere, so that you all can choose that right model. In fact, no application uses one model. If you look at even Microsoft apps, they're all thousands of models that are being optimized, fine-tuned, distilled, that all come together. And so new categories of models are also emerging. In fact, we've added over 20 industry models designed for very specialized use cases from partners like Bayer, Page, Rockwell, Siemens, Sight Machines, and others. With all of this model diversity, it's never been more important to have the right tools, though, to choose the models for job at hand. With Foundry, we are adding model experimentation capabilities, meaning for the first time, you'll be able to experiment with several of these models, compare the outcomes, and choose the best model that works for you. In addition to our own offerings, we're also announcing new collaboration to help developers accelerate this model customization. From data prep and generation to training, eval, experimentation with fine-tuned models, these are all the considerations of an app server. Our work with Gretel Labs and Scale AI helps developers remove data bottlenecks, make data AI ready for training. We're working with StatSig to help customers configure, run these fast A/B tests using different models. New integrations with weights and biases brings really comprehensive suite of tools for tracking, evaluating, optimizing models using Azure OpenAI Service. So this is all available on Foundry. We're excited also introducing a new service to help you simplify the creation of all of these AI-powered agents, right? Our new agent service helps developers build, deploy, and scale AI apps that automate business processes. I showed you before how you can use Copilot Studio to build agents just with a few clicks. But as developers, you want a code-first approach to building an agent, and that's what the agent service really enables. You can build agents that are grounded in data wherever it lives, public data from the web, enterprise data in Microsoft 365, SharePoint, or you can leverage even Fabric's OneLake to unify your data across all of your clouds. And these agents then can take actions, right? So you want to be able to give action space to these agents, and you can take that, 1,200 plus connectors we have in Logic apps that we have been using as in our app services, and you can connect it to the agent runtime. And so we also know that the multi-agent stuff is becoming pretty exciting. It's evolving very, very quickly, and we are making sure that even at this very early stage, our agent service supports all the multi-agent frameworks, right? Which is Magentic 1, AutoGen, Semantic Kernel. You can use all of these within Foundry and agent services to build out your applications. And AI apps have specific operational considerations as well, right? Because when you build an application or at your organizational level, you want to be able to manage AI costs, performance, safety, and security. And that's why we are very excited to share that we are bringing really new management capabilities to Foundry. For example, we are introducing AI reports that will help developers document and share their application's use case. And most importantly, eval results, because I think one of the ways we're going to be able to think about and talk about and reason about what your application does is through the evals of the models on which it's built. Safety is the most important feature of any AI app, and we'll continue to ensure we have the best tools to build these secure AI apps, including things like Prompt Shield, and so that you can detect and block manipulation of outputs for your business content. And today, also, we are announcing risk and safety evaluations for image content. That's become a very important consideration right in Foundry.